the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Two and one the count to Trey Turner. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam
Eaton digging in next. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now to the plate, Amed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Rosario leads off second with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. From the belt, the pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with two out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Lays off 2-2 now. On the ground to third. Cabrera's there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto.
For the Nationals, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Too high, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Thames behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-1 the count. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Down the third baseline. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope,
pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Ball.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kendrick. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. On the ground to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start.
Up
You
next
put a
to the
crooked
Nats.
number up on the board when the
Brooks.
pitcher
Ray
leads off an inning
Turner.
with a huge knock.
Here now is Trey Turner. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the
center
straight
fielder,
changeup, right?
number 2,
El Cambio.
Adam
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point.
He's going.
On the move is Eaton. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 2-2 pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Juan Soto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The payoff pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Washington. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Not shortstop, Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Rosario stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And now for Washington, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Rosario brings it in on to first, and Suzuki is retired. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Alonso.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. popped him up. Suzuki is there. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
One out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Scherzer's ready. Here's his offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Two and two to the Mets catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Max Scherzer. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. McNeil ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton.
The center fielder.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time to get Eaton. It's a bunt single.
The batter.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And there's ball two now. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 2-2 the count. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Mets.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Now back.
Here's Jake
Center
Marisnick.
fielder, Jake
As he will take a
Marisnick.
fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Eaton going back to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Jacob
The pitcher,
deGrom.
Jacob.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So
The
he's
batter,
got good
number
stuff,
1.
and he's fooling a
Shortstop.
lot of these hitters.
Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. High in the air out to center field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Juan Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Eric Thames. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Suzuki.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brad Brock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Now
there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Next up for New York, Pete Alonso, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Kendrick. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trea Turner.
Trea Turner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
1 for the count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 2. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On his way to pitch number 100. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Wilson, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's fouled away. And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's out.
Runners on first with one down. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
2-0 count, the pitch. Bounce to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
4-1.
4-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 up in the zone. And a cut fastball that just bounces near the plate for a ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. In there, strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
A pause and the 0-2. Ball 1, well below the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Thames will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 3-2. Into the box, Eric Thames. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Eric Thames.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Nero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that misses for ball one.
Whoa.
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. Two out with the man at first. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball four.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Will Harris.
Starlin Castro will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Starlin Castro.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That's ball three.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Nats leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alonso.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base
The right
hit.
fielder,
Great way
number
to
30.
start an inning, that's for sure.
Conforto.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Conforto is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Now the 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Jake Marisnick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Washington led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. His record is now 1-0. The save to Sean Doolittle, his first. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.